Hello, Your Honor. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The person who's connected via telephone, is that Ms. Johnson?
It's the interpreter, Your Honor. Spanish interpreter.
Okay, thanks.
Spanish, he had me fooled.
Jill, do we have any Spanish speakers this evening that you're aware of?
That's going to be a negative, Your Honor.
All right. We'll catch up with you. We'll contact you if that turns out to be incorrect.
Thank you, Your Honor. Interpreter's going to hang up. Have a good night.
You too.
No worries, Your Honor. No worries. All right. How's everybody doing today? We're back at it again.
And Your Honor, this is Jenna Johnson, the public defender. I apologize. I'm having to join on Teams. Thank you.
Yep, I got your email, and I saw the initials, so I knew it was you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Jesse Shore.
Mr. Shore. Have an interim complaint charging with aggravated shoplifting.
Let me guess at Target.
Alleged occurred between May 11th and September 12th, 2024.
Tita, thank you for the like. I was going to say Target.
Hey,
what's up?
Who are you pointing at? You didn't check the box. That's okay.
How's everybody doing today? Where are you guys tuning in from? Welcome to You Have a Collect Call From.
Will appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges, and either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions.
Your Honor, we would just ask for a nominal bond, given that he is already being held in custody and has been unable to pay the current bond imposed of, I believe, $2,500.
He's set for sentencing with a mitigated 1-year term. So
135. It's 135. I don't know. I'll read this up for next.
all right, preliminary hearing date will be January the 30th at 1:30. Bond will be $2,500. If you post the bond, you're not to return to any Walgreens. Not to possess any firearms, consume any alcohol or illegal drugs.
So I'm going to remain in jail until the 30th?
Probably.
Well, you've still got your felony sentencing, so yes.
Okay.
So, no, I haven't, Cali girl.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Shore.
I have not seen that, that county.
I suggest do not discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney.
The bio. The first one here? Yeah.
So if you guys see on there, I just put in a message from my backup account. If you guys wouldn't mind following on my backup account, just in case this account ever goes down, then I have a backup one. It's on the county website. Okay. I have to go ahead and check that out. Let me take a picture of it so I don't forget, because I got a bad memory. What do you guys think this guy's here for? All right. Hey, what's up, David? What's up, Adam? How's everybody doing today? Where's the Hyena PD? She didn't show up today. I think she took her day off. It must have been a holiday for
Good
her.
evening, I'm Judge Tate, and you, sir, are...
Jose Martin Ceballos Rivera.
And you, sir, are locked up. DUI felony? I don't know. We're about to find out. Let's see.
Citations here charging you with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, fighting, alleged to have occurred this morning in the vicinity of your residence.
It's yeah.
Your next court date is going to be on the 23rd. So Thursday.
Why does it have a white top and orange bottoms?
It said PM, and I didn't think that's right.
Is anybody from Pima County in here?
8:30 in the morning in the Green Valley Justice Court. Do you understand you need to be present at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
You'll be
Hey,
released on
Tracy.
your signature appear. No acts of domestic violence. No alcohol or illegal drugs. No contact with Hector. You don't go to his residence or workplace.
Hector.
If you were sharing a residence, then you can go back once with law enforcement to pick up your belongings as long as he's still living there. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's Hector? I want to know who
Thank you,
Hector
Mr.
is.
Spires.
Thank you. Tauro.
All right, next. Let's see what it is. I have no idea. I never seen that. Did everybody have to go to work today, or did everybody get a day off? Bless you, Hector. Oh no, his name. We don't even know his name yet. How dare I call him Hector? Let me take that back because I don't even know what he's in for. I might have to take that. Got the day off today. That's right. That's right, Felicia. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you hear me? Where you at? Where you at? Sophie, hey, welcome. Hi, how's it going? Moon Eyes Road. I'm off today. Hell yeah, shit. I think I'm off I'm off all this week, so I'm definitely gonna be putting in some OT right here on TikTok.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are...
Alejandro Garcia, Salvador.
Damn, love, hell yeah, that's what's up. 5 years on paper? Shit, man, that's a long time. Good job. It's not easy. They don't make it easy. Surprised they didn't terminate you early. I would have definitely asked for early termination. The worst they could have said is no. Leslie, 2018, welcome back. Adam B, I wish in the Army... I was in the Army for 19 years and had
Mr.
a
Soft.
heart attack at work.
Yes.
I'm retired, but not in the fun way. And if you're tapping that screen like Tita, highly appreciate you. Tipping off my hat to you. Y gracias. Let me see. Fishing for slabs. Hey, welcome back.
First thing I have here is a warrant from charges from October 15th of 2022 for domestic violence assault.
Good to see you
Looks like this
doing a live again.
is a warrant for
Got no
violating
choice.
terms of probation
Welcome back, user.
or terms of sentence. Warrant issued in December of this year. That bond will remain at $500. David Mize is appointed to represent you. Your next
500.
court interview tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Let me go look at my couch for that. Hey, what did he do? I was talking too much. That's what happens when I talk too much. Do you ever get preliminary hearings?
And we also have new charges
Not yet.
for domestic violence assault.
Oh, domestic violence. Oh, man, we gotta flush the toilet for that one. Oh, I had to drop a deuce on that one. Hey, thank you for the follow, Becky. Hey, and if you guys pay attention to when I flush the toilet, if you guys pay close attention, you guys could hear it when it drops like a hot potato.
Again, David Mize will be appointed to represent you.
Why?
Bond is $500 on this as well, so that's 2 separate bonds. You've also got probation out of city court
Thank you for the badge, Crazy
that may be
Cat.
affected by this. Again, your next court date is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. No contact with Julia. You don't go near her residence or workplace. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you.
Next. Hey, he don't. Oh yeah, no, he has sandals on. It looks like he doesn't have any shoes on. I thought he was barefoot. Like, damn, they get down like that over there. All right, let's see what this big bird is here for. Fool was kind of tall, like a 7-foot giant. Is he nodding off already? He just sat down. Damn, oh boy, wake up, snap out of it.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Sleeping.
Watson.
Mr. Watson. Let's see what we have here for you.
Nodding off.
We have current charges for assault.
Okay, assault. We got a fight on our hands.
Looks like this is alleged to have occurred on July the 19th.
I have no idea what that's about at all.
She is hella slow. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we gotta slow down the pace.
Between you and Priscilla.
Cause that other judge is fast. I can't even get in a word or two.
Then I have charges here from March of 2021 for criminal trespass.
Thank you for the follow, listen, and don't judge.
Along with
He doesn't know what happened. I hate when that happens.
several failures to appear,
2 failures to. That wasn't him.
including after you posted bond, so someone lost $250.
Damn, the big 250. They probably won't big bailing them out again. Let me see. She actually treating. She's actually treating them like a person, not a number, like the other judge. Man, the other judge was like next, next. It's like, damn, tough crowd. And welcome back, Moon Eyes. Highly appreciate it. See it. I guess. You know what? I like both. You know, I like this one as lower pace. I get to throw in words without having to feel like I'm playing double dutch over here. Just taking it easy, just easy writing on this court over here. On the other court, man, I gotta be paying attention to make sure I could get a word in or two while she's breathing. Adam wrote, she must have been late for bingo. Hey, thank you for sharing, Crazy Cat 101. Highly appreciate it. Why do they do Zoom and not in the courtroom? You know what? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not from Arizona. So I'm guessing, well, my opinion would be that they're probably in the jail, so it's easier for them just not to have to transport them from one area to another. It probably saves a lot of resources and transportation fees and things like that. But that's just my opinion on it. Like I said, I'm not from Arizona. It's a lot easier, if they keep them in the jail to go to court. They don't have to move anybody around. They don't have to worry about anybody escaping or hurting anybody. Just walk out their cell, walk them over to this computer, and they're in court already. Finances wrote shoot your craft. Thank you. Hey, what's up, my life speechy?
Next court date is
Hey,
February 20. Excuse me.
let me see. David wrote, IA and arrangements are usually pretty fast paced.
Bond again will be $250.
Some jails have a courtroom. AZ here. That's right, Jasmine. That's what's up.
Post
Thank
the
you. I was
bond. Your court
wondering.
date will be February 20th at 2 o'clock. If you haven't posted, it'll be January 28th at 1:45. No contact with Priscilla. You don't go near her residence. You're going to go near 3660 East 3rd. No alcohol or drugs. No acts of domestic violence. No firearms or weapons.
This is
You
state.
do have an adult probation hold. So I can't tell you how long that will hold you. So you certainly don't want to post the bond until that's been cleared up. All right. Thank you, Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson is out. Probably gonna go take a nap right now. He did look tired. I wonder how long he's been sitting in jail for. Next, in the next contestant is, what do you guys think this guy's here for? He looks like a broke Bernie. Was Bernie Madoff? DV. All right, we got a 1 DV. Oh snap! I am Lola said he's a PDFer. Julia said DC.
Good evening. I'm Judge Chayad, and you, sir, are
My name's Wendy Martinez.
counsel.
Can you undergo with reading of the charges?
Yeah, read him out.
But I just we were overlapping. You're waiving reading. Is that correct, Ms. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. I apologize for speaking over you.
Damn.
All right.
Come on. It must be something bad if they're not gonna say the charges. They might know that. They might know
Appoint
that.
Public Defender's Office to represent you on these charges, and did either counsel wish to be heard on conditions without reference to the charges, please?
Oh, they're bad. If they're not saying them, they're
Your Honor,
bad.
the recommendation is based on that nature, Your Honor, the nature of the offenses and multiple devices that were located.
Multiple
Ms.
devices.
And Your Honor, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services supervision, alternatively impose a significantly lower bond. He is 75 years old. It does appear that this is his first felony arrest of any kind. He does not have an NVCA flag. He's a 1 on the NCA scale, a 1 on the FTA scale. It also appears he has no prior misdemeanor arrests or convictions of any kind, nor any prior failures to appear of any kind. Pretrial Services was able to speak with his wife, who did confirm that they reside together and that he is retired. Given his absolute lack of criminal history, given his confirmed housing, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services supervision, alternatively impose a significantly lower bond in light of his history.
Interesting. That's definitely raising my eyebrow there. Is this his private attorney? No, that's the DA. That's the DA. So it's, I'm shocked. I'm up for a loss of words right here, to say the least. Hey, Mary, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate that. No judge. So the person on the left is going to be his judge, or on my right will be the judge, and then on the left it'll be him. I don't see anybody sitting next to him, and then the only other person I heard speaking was the DA. What's his crime? Lupe wrote. They haven't said. It's a mystery. They're for some odd reason they're not. They don't want to talk about his crimes over the stream.
Preliminary hearing date is going to be January the 30th.
Yeah, RN
30.
805.
Bond is $35,000. If you post the bond, you'll be restricted of pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons, no contact with any minors, no internet usage
Interesting. That's the first time I heard that.
on any device, and behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment as available while in custody or under the direction of pretrial services if you're out of custody. Do you
Yeah.
understand that?
I do.
Other than in the course of treatment, I'd suggest you not discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney.
Yeah.
I will.
Thank you, Mr. Muska.
75 years old. They gotta confiscate all his devices. I wonder what that could be. A real mystery there, Scooby-Doo. This is the first time he was caught. He's been doing it. Yeah, he's 75 years old. You know, he's and he's retired. Yeah. He just he probably ended up on Dateline NBC to catch a pea. Damn. Woo. What's up with her hair? Must be cold in there.
Good evening, I'm Judge Shade, and you are?
This is Pima County. I think it's a lady. Wowzy. Hey, I'm Lola. Looking rough, luxury, living luxury goods. Rosie Garcia or Gonzalez.
I couldn't
Wow.
quite hear you when you gave me your name.
You got me laughing hard.
Clevenger.
Pima County.
Ms. Clevenger, I have 3 warrants for you out of Pima County Justice Court.
Okay.
I have
Mad
charges
scientist wig.
No.
that go back to July 18th of 2023 for disorderly conduct, disturbing a meeting, and indecent exposure.
Arizona. What?
That must have been the agents.
Ooh. Put it away,
Looks like
lady.
you're supposed to be in court last February.
I can't hear you. What the what?
Okay.
I'll whisper.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll set a court date for tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Appoint Douglas Taylor to represent you. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with the victims. You don't go back to the incident locations.
Okay. Am I being released?
No.
I have a home that I'm worried about.
Well, given your failure to appear history,
I've been going to court. And this has come up a couple of times. And I've been to court. And for some reason, they come up again.
I have at least a half a dozen warrants here for you.
But I'm tired of this. How can I ever get a job and keep my house if y'all keep on arresting?
I also have charges from August the 17th for possession of paraphernalia, August 15th of 23, 17th of 23, along with failure to appear, and also criminal trespass from January 3rd of 2024. And your next court date on these is going to be tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Man, you know, I couldn't imagine being that age, being incarcerated, and then being hooked on dope. Who's she talking to? What did you say? Does anybody know how to relapse?
No occasion, no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Did you turn off the mic? Did they turn off their mic? Oh, yeah, they turned their mic off. What was she saying before?
Carry over to any of them.
Man, looking like the exorcist over there. I'm gonna lose some sleep tonight. Hopefully she doesn't appear in the dark. Imagine you're walking through your house and you turn on the light and she's just standing in your living room like, oh, snap. I think they muted her. She talks to herself. Hey, thank you for that, Junior. Highly appreciate it. Well, it gives me time to talk then. Good thing they muted her. She's crying. She was crying?
So those are
hey,
all
thank
set
you.
for tomorrow.
La
I have a stack of files here out
Llorona.
of Tucson City Court.
You're right.
Possession of
Hey, thank you,
paraphernalia,
Rosie.
criminal trespass, and possession of paraphernalia.
Well, ma'am, I'm not denying anything. What are we doing now? Ma'am, well, what are you doing now?
I'm just advising you of the charges against you. Okay, so
Doesn't mean you.
possession of paraphernalia from December the 4th, failure to appear on December the 17th, just last month. Charges for criminal trespass, October 22nd of 2023.
Damn, man, that's rough. Hey, you know what? Like, to be honest with you, like, man, like, I know I'm cracking jokes and everything, but man, that's awful. You know, being that age and just being out of it.
The 2nd of 2023, and additional times.
She looks like a good neighbor. State Farm is here. Junk Car Willie. Hey, I wouldn't want to be sold up with her. Hey, if I walked into jail and she was my celly, oh, I'm refusing her as a celly.
On August 31st of 2023, along with multiple failures to appear.
Oh shit!
What the what? Come again?
So that's $123,000 so far.
You're told to reconnect.
I want me out now.
Man, she got caught with some paraphernalia.
Oh, that's your mom, sir.
And she failed to appear to court.
Oh, that's why I'm taking the place of. Can't bring me down. I shall figure out what we're doing. Oh dear.
These will also be $250. City Public Defender's Office will be appointed to represent you.
Man, fishing put a tweaker-tastic.
Your next court date will be January 27th. That's a week from
today. Oh, man, whoa. How long did it hold me for?
She said, whoa.
Because these brats they're busting my ass, man. He said tomorrow at 1:30. I was good with that.
Well, that's Justice Court. City Court is Monday at 1:45.
I ain't trying to hold me for months. What?
Right.
Because I don't want to be here for months.
You tell him, Granny.
You haven't been coming to court.
Yes, I have. The last time I was at court, check when was the last time I was at court.
She's a feisty one.
Ma'am, at 1:30 I'm going to court tomorrow.
Dude, I'm dying laughing. Bah. All right, she's out. She's outro. Imagine she give the judge the bird.
Now I want to make sure. I'm just making fuck you.
Give her the bird. Give her the bird. Come on. Do it, lady. Do it. Do it for the gram. She's walking out. She wanted.
Miss Altshore, are you here for a felony case? I just wanted to.
No, she is not.
Yeah,
okay.
I am. I was given the wrong times to appear. I was told 8 o'clock. I double checked that on the websites as well. Wayne Yarmuska is my client. I would like to provide the court information regarding his bond that I don't think was said to the court.
Who are they talking about?
We've already done him.
Oh, that's the guy
but Judge, you can't give the defense attorneys the wrong times. It can't be posted incorrectly on the websites. We called clerks in anticipation of this day.
Oh, okay.
I would ask you to call him back, or I can waive his presence, but I absolutely need to provide you information about my client regarding his bond.
This is the last guy that was on there, the old guy, the 75-year-old, the one that got caught with all those devices.
The people I've got in front of me.
That's the Lauren. She's mad because she got the wrong time.
I was at 7 o'clock for well over a year. I have no idea what's posted anywhere.
She might be on the wrong time zone.
8 o'clock on all of the websites, and we talked to clerks in anticipation. I did, and they told me 8. Or I'm clearly waiting to do this.
Damn.
I will let Judge Lufsky know that there's a problem with that.
Better luck next time.
Thank you.
Damn, she's pissed. She showed up late. She was about 10 minutes late. Hey, what's up, Dan? Welcome back. What time is it out there in the UK right now? Let me see. Hey, what do you guys think this guy did right here? DUI, domestic, facepalm. Hey, thank you, Crazy, for sharing the live. Now they're arguing. OMG. Cite yourself, judge. Is that her lawyer? Not her lawyer, but his lawyer. So let me see. You guys are saying here, DV, robbery, 220. Tracy, that's right. You're in the UK. Shout out to the UK. Weapons charges, DV or theft, warrant.
Staple remover, something got stapled to the wrong.
DWI. Where's the interview located? This is in Pima County, Arizona. 2:30 James. I just woke up. Drinking all the above. Smuggling, Chris. Faith interview. He did a crime? Yup, he sure did. DV rugs. So hey, this morning it was like nonstop. It was like 8 or 9 DV charges this morning. It was bananas. Till that last guy ended up breaking the streak. Crazy Cat 101. Hey man, you know what? This TikTok, man, this thing's like this thing's like Krizak. I don't think I felt this good since I was a kid. Let's see, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on the judge right now. Anti-social.
Good evening, Judge Shade, and you, sir, are...
Kate, thank you for the follow.
Hi, Judge. I'm Carlos Encinas.
Mr. Encinas, I have a couple of things here for you.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a warrant at Pima County Superior Court charging you with aggravated assault, domestic violence, domestic violence assault.
You guys were right on that one.
And then misdemeanor counts of assault and disorderly conduct, all alleged occurred on or about the 29th of October, 2023. We'll appoint the public defender's office to represent you on these charges.
Okay.
All right. Do you think she's going to give him bond?
Set an arraignment for next Monday, the 27th at 1:30. Did either counsel wish to be heard on condition?
What up, Jimmy?
Your Honor, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services supervision. It does appear that he has no prior domestic violence felony arrests. His last felony arrest was in 2007 for unlawful use of means. He did complete that sentence in 2009. The incident date in this case is October of 2023, and it does not appear, according to pretrial services, he was ever previously arrested in this matter. Given that was now well over a year ago, and given his lack of felony DV history, we would ask that you release him to pretrial services. Alternatively, we would ask that you impose a significantly lower bond.
Ms. Goodman.
Laura, thank you for the follow. Crazy
Your Honor,
Cat.
I respectfully ask the court to impose the bond requested based on the nature of the offense. There's multiple victims, not only on the felony before the court, but there's also new misdemeanor domestic violence. Defendant does have prior DV history, and there are concerns for continued risk to the victim.
So this is in Tucson. I'm not from Tucson. I'm from LA. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm just doing this stream because this is one of the easiest places to get in, and they stream on holidays and every day, pretty much of the week. So there we are.
Your Honor, can I say something?
No.
And you might not want to do that without talking to your attorney first.
Yeah.
And Mr. Encinas, this is Jenna Johnson. I'm the public defender here for you this evening. I don't think there's anything that you're going to be able to provide that's helpful at this point. So I recommend that you just not make a statement this evening regarding the bond. I think I gave the...
No, it's nothing about that. It's just that I'm a business owner and I have 3 workers under me. And that means that there's going to be 3 families that don't have nothing to provide for their family just because I'm in here.
You should have thought about that before.
And I don't think that's fair for them And I've been good. I've been good. And I know I messed up. I know I messed up, but I've
Can the
been
jail
good.
give him, please? Can the jail?
You've been
thank
good,
you.
but you messed
Your Honor, we
up.
would ask that the court consider the information he provided regarding his employment and the fact that he employs other people, in addition to the information I previously provided.
Should have thought about that before you give her a knuckle
And Your Honor, I
sandwich.
will note the victim does sustain injuries.
She's told him to be quiet and he doesn't listen. That's right. Shut the F up. What the what? Let me see. Ineligible for bail. Let's see what they're gonna do. You know, they were letting them out earlier on. So let's see what this judge does. What do you guys think? Will they let him out? Will they keep him?
Conditions
Will
of
3
release on
families?
this matter will include no contact with the alleged victims, that's Jennifer, Carmen, and Johnny Ortiz. You're not to go near their residence, workplace, or schools.
Will 3 families go hungry? Just wait and
Behavioral
find
health
out.
assessment and treatment as available while you're in custody or under the supervision of pretrial services if you're out of custody. Bond will be $7,500. If you post that, you will be under the supervision of pretrial services.
$750. That's it. Go to your couch, and now you'll have the money. Damn. Now, hey, look, he only has to do 10%, so $7,500. He'll pay $750. Dang, he got out left. Yeah. If he could come up with the money, let's see if he got anybody that'll bail him out.
I also have new charges.
Ooh, new charges. But wait, there's more. Hold, Judge, that wasn't me. Easy.
For
Pink
domestic
poodle.
violence assault.
Another
2
one?
counts of domestic violence disorderly conduct.
Wait, what? I forgot about it, like my daughter
Like
says.
I said, Judge, you know, that what happened on that October of
Ms. Rancinas, again, I would
was it-
recommend that you make no
It's
statements.
okay. I don't need you right now. I don't need you right now.
I don't need you right now. Oh no.
I'm trying to get my piece out, okay?
Yeah.
I know I messed up, dude. I know I messed up.
Yeah.
And I'm mad enough to admit it. And that's why I said whatever when they got me on these warrants. But I need to know what these new charges are because I didn't do nothing.
If you will give me a chance to talk, I will tell you about them.
Okay, sounds great, Judge. Thank you.
Shh. This guy is about to sink his own boat. He's about to get battleshipped. Not listening to counsel, it's not good.
Indication that the victim in this matter is Vanessa Favela and her children.
Oh, children. No bueno, my.
What?
Oh, I got one of these for you, buddy.
Grabbing by the hair, pushing her backwards in the kitchen wall.
Why?
Your Honor, I do not know anybody by that name.
Well,
I don't know nobody by that name. I used that before.
I'm giving you as much information as I have, basically.
Okay.
Let me get somebody stole your identity and.
Can I get the date on that?
May the 6th.
In the same year? Damn, he has 2 domestics in the same year, like 6
May
months
the
apart.
6th?
Yeah.
Not even 6 months.
Okay, because if that's the same one that pretrial was telling me about, they said that it was on May 3rd, and on May, on those times, Your Honor, I was in California.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't.
I am basing this on.
I don't even remember what I did yesterday. How the hell is he going to
number?
remember that he was in California during May 6th or May 3rd? Either he has a really good memory or he's lying. What do you guys think it is? That's my wedding anniversary wrote a little bit. Junk Car Willie wrote 2 different women. OMG, dude. Shut the judge. Shut up, the judge is talking. What the what? Crazy cat lady 101. Lying. Brandon. Lying. Jan 1968. Lying. Tita lying.
Judge, would you be able to tell me if they were incarcerated at that time?
You have the information that I have.
Hey, you know what?
Well, I don't have no information, ma'am. I'm sorry.
He might have.
I have nothing.
The information that I already gave you is all the information that I have.
He might have multiple personalities. So,
all right, your next court date on this is going to be January the 29th at 1:30. Your bond is $250.
Dang.
Post that. You need to appear in Tucson City Court on that same date.
He busted the Home Alone. The Home
Again,
Alone
no
face.
alcohol, illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no contact with Vanessa or her children, or going to her residence or workplace.
They turn off his audio. Too bad they can't
And
turn
behavioral
mine
health
off.
assessment and treatment. Right? Thank you.
Cállate. Yeah, he's furious.
Maddie,
He's coming
don't
back. Oh,
publish if you haven't. You already published? Okay. So
next. They're going to start deporting. Shh.
Oops, I forgot.
Good thing I was born here, but hopefully that doesn't change. Because if not, I might be on the next thing out also. And then he got off. He got.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shayed, and you are
Brian Gonzalez.
Did he say going through withdrawals?
I've been having drug problems for the past year. I'm really bad on the blues. I have pulmonary arterial hypertension, terminal illness. I just want to go to rehab, man. Can you send me to rehab? Well, give me a chance. I'll try my best.
He said, "I'll try my best.
I'll make it work."
okay. Unfortunately, this is not the time. To set that up.
I didn't get his name. His name was I'm going through withdrawals. Going, first name was his first name, going, middle name through, last name withdrawals.
The charges before you were unlawful use of means of transportation, third-degree burglary, possession of narcotic drug, possession of dangerous drug, possession of paraphernalia, and weapons misconduct. We'll appoint legal defender's office to represent you on these charges, and did either counsel wish to be further on conditions?
That you release Mr. Gonzalez to pretrial services supervision so that he can engage in drug treatment as he requested. It does appear that his last felony arrest was in 2011, and he did complete that sentence in 2017. So he has had a long period of time without contact with law enforcement. Given that, we would ask that you give him an opportunity on pretrial services release.
Ms. Goodman.
You know what? Sometimes.
Your Honor, the concern is that the defendant is well aware that he cannot possess weapons. He has 5 prior convictions. The concern is that he does have violent priors. Now he's before the court again with multiple offenses. For that reason, Your Honor, he is facing prison, mandatory prison. I respectfully ask for the recommended bond.
You know, I've never, dealt with, things of that nature there. That was never my thing. I stayed away as far as I can. So what I'm going to say next is from the outside looking in. I would say just stay in jail, clean up, go through withdrawals.
At 1:30, bond is $2,500 secured. Pretrial services if you post the bond. No alcohol or illegal drugs. No firearms or weapons. No contact with the alleged victims or the co-defendants except through legal counsel. No near the incident locations. And substance abuse treatment. And I'd suggest that other than the course of treatment, you not discuss the matter with anyone except your attorney.
Yeah, I would say just
Mr. Gonzalez.
Go get it out of your system. Go, clean up, and then go to your treatment program. What's this guy's story? He's going through withdrawals pretty much. To say a long story short. Yeah, staying in jail would be beneficial in his case. Yep. Because if he has the blues, he's gonna try to get back on it. Because he wants to cure that up. He wants to feel good. In there, I mean, it's there too, but it's a little bit harder. You gotta have some money, or you gotta have some tienda. You gotta have some soups, some maruchans. Oh yeah, jail and
next.
treatment.
You're up next.
What do you guys think this guy's here for?
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are.
Ramon Hernandez.
Yep, I think you got it right there, Fish. Yeah, Mark, this is live. Mark, this is Pima County, Arizona. We got some DVs. We got some rugs. M-Star Meteorites. I hear jail is where the rug is at. Crazy court this late. Yeah, they run this
Mr.
one.
Hernandez, I've got an interim complaint here charging with 2 counts of aggravated assault and 2 counts of kidnapping.
What?
Alleged to have occurred earlier today.
Damn. Wait, if I saw that dude walking on my side of the street, I'm crossing the street. He definitely has that kind of like blank stare look. They're like looking right through me.
Will appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges, and did either counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
Yes, Your Honor, the state believes the defendant is a risk to the community. He does have a significant criminal history, but most importantly, the nature of the offense. He did force his way into this victim's residence, and the concern is there is also the allegation of kidnapping, the aggravated assault. And Your Honor, I would note the defendant is currently on probation, that he was just recently reinstated on July 2024, and also before the court with a warrant, so he does pose a flight risk as well.
Hey, thank you for the follow,
Anything further from defense
Desiree.
counsel?
Your Honor, we would ask that you give him an opportunity on pretrial services release, alternatively impose a lower bond. I understand he is on probation. However, those probation cases are, I believe, drug paraphernalia and a failure to appear. Given the nature of those charges, and given that he would be supervised by probation in addition to pretrial, we would ask the court impose, release him to pretrial, alternatively impose a significantly lower bond.
Hey, keep him in there. I feel a lot safer. The streets are already crazy as they are. And this dude trying to kidnap me. I wouldn't trust that guy with a pack of kitties. No way, no how. Let me see. Flash Fish writes, keep him. Yes, keep him. And I see there's 175 of you guys in here. We're about to be hitting 20K. So if you guys could go and help me out and get to that 20K, to the FYP. Also, if you could go and hit that subscribe button, it's free $99.
Preliminary hearing date is January the 30th. Bond is $15,000. If you post the bond, you'll be on a decision of pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs. No acts of domestic violence. No contact with the alleged victims in this matter. You're not to go near their residence and workplaces. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And no firearms or weapons. We also have a misdemeanor warrant out of justice court.
Dude, that husband and wife case. Oh yeah, 100,000 there. That was crazy. I gotta definitely clip that one in to make that into a short.
This is a 989 with Judge Wilson.
You know what? I'm gonna look them up. I gotta look them up to see what they were. That was the first one in the morning, right? What was that, like at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. So any of the.
If I remember correctly, I think it was. That one was like nonstop. It really had me on the edge of the seat.
Okay.
All right, all right. Let's see.
So leave it in front of Judge Ball.
21K. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I'm going to give you guys one of this right here. And I know it's not going to be the toilet flushing. Damn, that was loud. Hey, Chris, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Bro, thank you for the follow.
I can warrant from charges from November 5th,
Are you a lawyer?
2023 for domestic violence, criminal
As
damage.
a matter of fact, I am. You need some representation.
Apparently failures to appear on more than one occasion.
Yeah, after this one.
Requested bond is $999. Carlos Betancourt Morales will be appointed to represent you. No acts of domestic violence.
What's that noise? Oh, that was I was dropping the deuce. I was about to flush the toilet. Where you at?
You need to abide by previous conditions of release.
Oh, I
Again,
do.
Your next court date will be tomorrow at 1:00.
Nah, I don't work in the legal field. Imagine me walking to a court looking like this. Be like, they'll be maxing out. Is this live? Yes, it is, Yvette. This is live. This is Pima County Court. And somebody asked me, so we got another one starting in 10 minutes. That one's going to be, 10 minutes is going to be Maricopa County. I'm on the, on the throat. That's right. He got arrested. Oh, she looks a little bit cold right there. You need a warm blanket. Oh, she might be going through it too.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you are?
Sarah Lombard.
Ms. Lombard, I have an interim complaint charging you with possession of dangerous drug, possession of paraphernalia, possession of narcotic drug. He's dismissing these charges. That is a dismissal without prejudice, which means that they may choose to refile those charges at a later court date or at a later date. Particularly if there are further issues. I also have 7 files out of Tucson City Court. Charges that go back to July of 2022 for obstructing a highway along with multiple failures to appear.
Mad Max 48 kicked in prison. He said it was hard, but many occasions saved his life. Yeah, it's hard. For like I said,
Possession of paraphernalia and criminal trespass on December 2nd of 2022, along with failures to appear.
That is my new account, right? That's my backup account.
Charges
I just opened it up.
December 13th of 22 for criminal trespass, failures to appear.
I opened it up just in case this account gets. I got that one as a backup. I opened up that one in Britain, if you will, since I was going through some TikTok withdrawals
on February
myself.
6th of 2023. Failures to appear. Charges for possession of prescription-only drugs, possession of paraphernalia.
She's nodding off. Yeah, she's out. She's about to fall off the chair.
Cart. February 21st of 2023, along with failures to appear. Charges for possession of paraphernalia and criminal trespass, October 6th of 2023. Failures to appear. Possession of paraphernalia, possession of prescription-only drugs, possession of a shopping cart, November 14th of 2023, along with failures to appear.
Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing.
Looks like
Highly
you
appreciate
graduated
it.
the Haven earlier last year, but here we've got new charges.
I'm sure that the judge, she can't see because she has those 2 monitors, so that I'm pretty sure she could see them on the screen right there. She has 3 monitors, I believe. I watched my ex-husband go through this. Had to leave. I can't even say I could imagine. You know, I try to stay away from people like that were involved with any type of withdrawal or any type of usage. It just made me uncomfortable. Hey, Pink Poodle, thank you for that glitter or that gifter badge. She's not getting out.
We'll reappoint the City Public Defender's Office to represent you on these charges.
Man, I want to see some regular crimes, some regular criminals. Be right back. M-Star, all right, we'll be here. The next hearing should be starting in about 5 minutes. I'm hoping this one finishes up really quick so we could go ahead and start the other one. If not, I'm going to have to open up a separate stream on YouTube. Yeah, like Mike Roberts.
Will be a week from today at 1:45. Your bond is $250. No alcohol or illegal drugs.
This is
You're not to return to the incident location.
This is Pima County. Pima County, Tucson, Arizona, to be exact. What's your UT? So it's right there. So if you type in @CollectCallFrom, I'll come up on YouTube. Next.
I signed all 3 pages, but you need to fill out a lot of the other stuff.
All right, let's see. What do you guys think this guy is here for? Is he not enough too? What, she got bond? Bob Marley. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Halloween.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
in jail.
Plumber, say your name.
Cameron Plumber.
Mr. Plumber. I've got current charges here for shoplifting at Walmart on Valencia.
Walmart? What the what? Born and raised in Tucson, Arizona. Ernest, welcome. What? He must have took a lot, possibly.
We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges, and if either counsel wish to be heard on conditions of release, understanding there is a DOC parole.
Yes, Your Honor. Given the parole hold, we would just ask for a nominal bond for time credit.
You're not to return to any Walmart store. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Say nothing.
We also have misdemeanor charges for criminal trespass in the 1st degree, criminal trespass in the 3rd degree. I'll release you on those charges, conditions you don't go back to Walmart. And specifically not within 3 blocks of the Walmart on 2823 West Valencia. One of the trespasses was there, the other one was at a residence nearby. Thank you, Mr. Plummer.
Sorry, I had to step away. I had to start up the other stream on YouTube for Maricopa County. It just started right now. What do you guys think she's here for? It is cold. I could imagine it's temperature controlled. Dude is just trying to go to Walmart.
Good evening. I'm Judge K, and you are? I have an interim complaint charging you theft of means of transportation, burglary in the third degree, possession of dangerous drug, and possession of paraphernalia. We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges. Set an preliminary hearing date of January 30th at 1:30, and did either counsel wish to be heard on conditions?
I believe I'm sorry, Mayor, go ahead.
I'll say nothing further. Thank you.
I believe the state was requesting pretrial services release. Given that, I have nothing to add if the court's inclined to follow that recommendation.
Okay.
Your Honor, I've been clean for 3 days already, and I get my life back and a job interview tomorrow. But another job, it's going to start next week.
You're speaking a little too fast for me to be able to hear you, but don't worry about it right now.
Sammy, thank you for the follow. Hey, what's up, Dabs? She's on a good one. Esme, thank you for the follow. What was her name? Are you interested? I didn't catch your name. I was in between computers. GTA. Oh, yeah, you're right. She does look like the girl from GTA. GTA 5, right?
Condition of release, behavioral health and substance abuse assessment and treatment is directed by pretrial services. You will be released to the third-party custody of pretrial services. You need to stay in touch with them, follow their directions. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'd suggest that other than in the course of treatment, you not discuss this matter with anyone except your attorney. You're also not to have any contact with your co-defendant or the alleged victims. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Interested lady from the exorcism. You're right, yeah. This Jaina es tóxica, writes David Lopez from YT. No, oh, from The Ring. Dang, oh, wait, the girl that comes out of the TV screen, right? Oh, yeah, that's it. I'm going to have to sleep with the lights on tonight. That's it. It's over. What did she do? I couldn't understand the judge. It was Ruggs, right? If I'm not mistaken. M-Star Media writes, all these people need help and proper care. Yup. But, man, hey, it's not going to happen here. She's getting out to be careful. Yes, Ruggs. Okay. Next, let's see what this young lady here, what is she here for? They all have rug issues. Yep. If I learned one thing from watching these streams and whatnot is don't do rugs because, man, you end up in some really bad situations here. Hey,
Good
Wolves.
evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you are?
Andre Williams.
Williams. In a complaint charged with possession of dangerous drug and possession of paraphernalia.
I'm not surprised. Mark says she's mine, man. Hey, do you
appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges, and did either counsel wish to be heard on conditions?
And Your Honor, I believe the state's requesting release to pretrial and a smart court hearing be set. I have nothing to add given that recommendation. We would waive time for the PH to be set out 45 days.
You know what? I think in the morning it's all DV cases. In the nighttime it's all rug cases and shoplifting. It varies. We've had mostly today we've had a lot of that, but we had that one guy that 75-year-old dude that had all those devices. We've had that dude that came in from Walmart for that shoplifting. So it's a little bit of everything. Sabrina, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Hey, don't forget, hey, if you're watching, hit that subscribe button. obviously you find you find some type of entertainment in watching this. So hit that subscribe button. It's free 99. Thank you, Jasmine. It doesn't cost you anything, and always sharing is caring. So send it to your loved ones. Send it to the ones that you don't
Preliminary
love.
hearing date will be March the 7th, at 1:30 in the afternoon. But you will have what's called a SMART court hearing before that. SMART is the beginning of a recovery court, a treatment court. Successful completion of that program may result in a dismissal of these charges without any formal charge.
Add a D in front of that.
No distribution of pretrial services, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Comply with substance abuse assessment and treatment as directed by pretrial services, and comply with treatment court. Do you understand that?
Add a D in front of that.
And your SMART court hearing is a week from today at 9 o'clock in the morning in Pima County Superior Court. All right. Thank you, Ms. Williams.
No luck. Thank you for sharing the live. Next. My bad. Yeah, I just we typically don't say we normally don't say it with the D, just so we don't get we just don't get we don't get hit, we don't get cracked. Did she get out? Man, I don't even know. My ADHD is like
Ms. Altschuler.
It's all bad.
Yes.
Now that you are not speaking over other defendants that are speaking, go ahead. You've not filed a notice of appearance.
Yeah, Mr. Yarmuska turned himself in this morning. If I could be there in person to hand you a notice of appearance, I would. I can get that filed first thing tomorrow morning. This offense, it happened, if you look at the pretrial services report, 11/6 of 25 is the offense date. That's when the police
24.
Came to
2 months ago.
Okay. Yes, 24. That's when the police came to his home.
Okay.
They didn't arrest him, but they told him how very serious these charges were. He did not run. He did not flee. He contacted an attorney and prepared to turn himself in. Shortly thereafter, I contacted the detective and told him we are willing to turn ourselves in. All of November passes, all of December passes, and the detective contacted me, picked this date, and at 9 o'clock today, Mr. Yarmuska turned himself in at the jail. I was there at the jail with him. So if he is a risk to flee, he didn't, he could have, and he didn't. He is 75 years old with horrifically high blood pressure that is consistently monitored through an Apple Watch by his doctor. He also has rheumatoid arthritis and a host of other very expensive diseases that old people get, that the jail is not going to be able to accommodate without Mr. Yarmuska being in some seriously high pain as well as uncontrolled blood pressure. He is retired. He moved with his wife, who is supportive of him. She was there this morning. Moved with his wife to Tucson 5 years ago. They have checks. They have monthly checks for their retirement. They don't have access to $35,000. He has no criminal history. He never missed a court date. He's never violated the law in any way. I would ask you to set a realistic bond for him given these circumstances. He will appear in court. He's not going to run away. And you can set a set of circumstances that will ensure the community's safety, like don't have any contact at any time with anyone under 18 years of age. He will abide by that. You can do home arrest on him. He'll abide by that. I would ask that you set a bond of $5,000 if you are not considering a pretrial services release.
Yep, he has a criminal history now.
Yes, Your Honor. I respectfully ask the court to maintain the bond that was already set. The offenses, as noted, they are from October. Nonetheless, if the defendant wanted to self-surrender, he had the month of November and December, and up to until now, towards the end of January, he's self-surrendering. The other concern, Your Honor, is that he did use his wife's account that is connected to the IP address. In addition, he did acknowledge the contacts and minimize the matter that he's before the court today, by differentiating possession versus distribution. And again, the amount, Your Honor, and the contact is a concern. I respectfully ask to maintain the bond already ordered by the court.
Judge, he couldn't just show up at the jail without the detective having arranged it. I reached out to the detective immediately in November. He couldn't just self-surrender without the detective. He and his wife have been married for double-digit years. Their accounts are essentially one and the same.
So I know what it was. He was probably soliciting a minor on
I will
online.
Note that you will be filing a notice of appearance.
Either
and I
that.
will reduce the bond to $10,000.
What?
Other conditions remain, which include no contact with any minors, no internet usage, behavioral health and substance abuse assessments and treatment, and no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Thank you.
All right, and with regard to the problem, I will send Judge Lusky an email letting her know that there may be some misinformation out there.
There's no misinformation.
Thank you.
She showed
and
up
you may
late.
want to reach out to her as well.
She showed up late.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. But, coming in and
disrupting the court?
I know, Judge. I would never do this, but
What do you mean?
I've been waiting all day and was up early with my client.
I was dealing with a
I
difficult,
would never do this. You did it, lady.
Mentally ill defendant, and then, I hear close to screaming again. I was thinking it was her again.
Throw her in the pokey. Throw her in the...
I didn't mean to scream or come close to screaming. I apologize.
I was offended. Okay. I was offended for you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
And I believe that's the end of the calendar. May be excused.
You may. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, guys. I got another one right here lined up. I'm gonna open up. What do you call it? I got another one right here. Don't trip. I got you guys. I got you. See right here. Bam. All right, we're about to get into the next one.
Because you have a warrant out of Winslow Justice Court. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You do have an arraignment hearing on January 23rd at 8:30. That warrant had a cash-only bond, appearance bond, in the amount of $318. If you're able to post bond, you do need to make sure that you attend your hearing. If you fail to appear for your hearing, the bond that you posted would be forfeited, and a warrant would be issued for your arrest, and you'd be subject to another bond. That takes care of everything that we can do here this evening. If you will step to your left, the officers will give you your paperwork.
All right, guys. So this is for those of you who are wondering. This is Maricopa.
Ms. Logan.
Maricopa County.
And Mr. Castro, if you will please have a seat in the chair.
Hey, Betty, thank you for the follow. Highly
Can
appreciate
you
it.
please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Virginia Logan.
And your date of birth?
2/14/90.
You were here because you have a warrant out of the Goodyear Municipal Court. Due to the nature of the charge, you are not entitled to a court-appointed attorney. You do have an arraignment hearing on February 5th at 1 o'clock.
What the hell is she doing?
I do intend to release you on your own recognizance. Do you promise to appear for that court date?
Yes, ma'am.
If you fail to appear for your court date, another warrant will be issued and a bond will likely be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. What's today's date?
Today's date is January 20th.
Okay.
And
Thank
you'll
you.
get your paperwork that has your next court date on it.
All right, thank you.
Damn, she's rough timing it right there. Either she's
Mr. Castro, can you please come into the courtroom?
Your Honor, he is claiming that he doesn't speak English, that he needs a Spanish interpreter.
Okay, well then we will move him to the bottom of the calendar.
Jimbo, thank you for the follow.
Okay.
Really, lady, shaking my head.
All right, so Ms. Betts, will you please come into the courtroom?
Let me see. Pick your head up, yeah.
Ms. Betts, can you please state your first and last name and come up to the podium? To the podium, right in front of you.
Hold up.
Kiara Betts.
Thank you. And what is your date of birth?
11/29/1996.
You were here because a direct complaint was filed where you were charged with 1 count of taking the identity of another. The date of the alleged offense is February 11th of 2024. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. Ms. Stetson, did you want to be heard on this matter? I'm not sure if you're only here for one matter or if you wanted to be heard on more than one matter.
No, Your Honor, the state is not here for this matter. State is here for number 11. This is number 13, correct?
Yes. I just wasn't sure.
No, the state isn't here for this one.
Okay, thank you. Just checking. I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on February 4th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing on February 6th at 8:30. I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance, but you do have to promise to appear for those court dates. So you promise to appear?
Yes, ma'am.
If you fail to appear for those court dates, a warrant will be issued for your arrest and a bond will likely be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that takes care of everything that we have to do here this evening. If you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Velez, if you will please come into the courtroom, and Mr. Ellie, if you will please have a seat in the chair.
Oh, hey, man, I have just.
Can you please state your first and last name?
Brian Velez, 4/24/1980.
Okay, so you were here because you have 2 warrants, one out of University Lakes Justice Court, and the other one is from Encanto Justice Court. So for both matters, you are not entitled to a court-appointed attorney due to the nature of the charge. For your matter with the University Lakes, you have an arraignment hearing on February 4th at 1:30. My inclination is to release you on your own recognizance, but you do have to promise to appear for that court date. Do you promise to appear for that court date?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then please be advised, and I will let you know that I think on this one, if you do not appear, another warrant will be issued and a bond will likely be imposed. I think that is the case for both of these warrants. For your one out of Encanto Justice Court, you have an arraignment hearing on February 6th at 1:30. Again, I'm inclined to release you on your own recognizance, but you do have to promise to appear for that court date. Do you promise to appear?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will let you know. I'm just going to have a conversation with you. I did review the case cards in both of your cases where you had requested continuances and you still failed to appear, and that's ultimately, I know for this one, I believe that is why and this warrant has been pending since 2018.
Okay.
So I will also let you know that I was back and forth on whether or not I was going to impose a bond, because that is a long time for you to be on warrant status, and that in looking at the docket on that case, you had multiple opportunities to appear and you didn't, and so the judge ultimately issued a warrant for your arrest. So if you fail to appear for this hearing, another warrant will be issued for your arrest, and if you get picked up, a bond will be imposed. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so if you'll step to the left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Mr. Ellie, or LA?
All right, so we're just waiting for the next person to come up. So yeah, that is correct.
Podium, please.
For people that are in regular clothes, they still
Hello,
haven't been processed.
Can you state your first last name and your date of birth?
Richard Ager Ely II, 4/12/95.
You were here on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of driving with a suspended license, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and 1 count of exceeding posted speed limit, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to both of those counts, Due to the nature of the charges, you're not entitled to a court-appointed attorney. You do have an arraignment hearing on February 4th at 9 o'clock. I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance. You do have to promise to appear for that court date. Do you promise to appear?
I promise.
You also have a release condition that you are not to be driving without a valid driver's license. You are going to be creeping your way into getting a felony charge if you keep doing some things, if you keep getting charged with stuff. Do you understand? So please don't do that. Just take care of your driver's license, okay?
Okay.
All right, and if you fail to appear for your court date, a warrant will be issued for your arrest and a bond will likely be imposed. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, if you step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, Holly? She's there. Damn, what's up with everybody? Everybody that's been to this court today, they've been hobbling, strolling in, like something's wrong with their
Is
their
the interpreter
legs.
able to hear the court?
What's wrong with their legs? So for people that are in regular clothes.
Okay, so I'm going to call the person now who is in need of the interpreter. Mr. Castro, will you please come to the podium?
So anybody that walks in with regular clothes, they haven't been processed yet. So they haven't gone into the jail yet. But they will be going in jail if they stay there today. So like this guy just got picked up.
Sir, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Señor, ¿puede por favor decir nombre y apellido y su fecha de nacimiento?
Luis Guerrero Castro.
And can you please state your date of birth?
Y por favor, ¿puede decir su fecha de nacimiento?
No se escucha muy bien, yo no lo escucho muy...
No Nintendo.
Se oye muy...
I'm sorry, Your Honor. He says, or he's stating that he cannot listen to me very well.
You're going to give him a device to help him hear.
¿Van a darle un dispositivo para ayudarle a escuchar?
Can you hear me now? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Hello, officer. We need to...
Oh.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Sexy. Highly appreciate it. Holly's laughing.
Thank you.
¿Me oye? ¿Me oye, compa? What's going on? Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, ahora sí.
I hate
Are you
judging.
able to hear the court now?
I feel like it's making me damn.
Muy bien, ¿ya puede escuchar a la corte ahora?
Mary,
Sí,
welcome.
La corte, sí.
Can you please tell me your date of birth?
Yes. ¿Puede por favor decirme su fecha de nacimiento?
Julio 26 de 1960.
Hey, what do you guys think this guy did?
July 26, 1960.
Kinsey girl, thank you for the follow.
So you are here today because you have a warrant from the North Valley Justice Court.
Okay. Bueno, usted está aquí el día de hoy porque usted tiene una orden de arresto de parte de lo que es la Corte de Justicia del North Valley.
Due to the nature of the offense, you are not entitled to a court-appointed attorney.
Debido a la naturaleza del crimen, usted no tiene derecho a lo que es un abogado por parte de la corte.
You will have an arraignment hearing on February 4th at 9 o'clock.
Melissa.
Okay. Usted tendrá lo que es una audiencia de lectura de cargos el día 4 de febrero a las 9 en punto.
I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance, but you do have to promise to appear for that court date.
I promise. Lo prometo.
Me inclino a liberarlo en libertad condicional bajo palabra, pero tiene usted que prometer presentarse, comparecer para esa fecha ante la corte.
Perdón, ¿qué día es la fecha?
I'm sorry, state the date.
February 4th at 9 o'clock.
4 de febrero a las 9 en punto.
¿Aquí mismo?
Aquí mismo, compa.
Right here.
No, it's the North Valley Justice Court. The paperwork will tell you where you're supposed to go.
He's about to get another warrant. This is live, Josie.
No, es en la Corte de Justicia de North Valley. La papelería, los documentos, le van a decir a dónde se supone que usted tiene que ir.
Okay, sí.
Do you promise to appear for that court date?
¿Promete usted presentarse para esa fecha ante la corte?
Sí, señor, claro que sí.
Sí, señor. He's talking to a lady.
Yes, sir, of course.
Yes, sir.
If you fail to appear for your court date, a warrant will be issued for your arrest and a bond will be imposed.
Si usted no se presenta para su fecha ante la corte, se va a emitir una orden para su arresto por parte de un juez y se le impondrá una fianza.
No, lo prometo, no, y voy a estar yo. ¿No? Nunca he tenido problemas con la justicia.
No, nunca. Never
No,
had
I
any
promise
problems.
I'll be there. I never had issues with the law enforcement.
Yeah. Ali, yeah.
That takes care of everything that we need to do here today. If you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Muy bien, eso se encargaría de todo lo que necesitamos hacer el día de hoy. Si puede pasar a su lado, el oficial le va a dar la papelería.
Ok, gracias. Gracias, señor.
Hey, I want to say a thank you. I want to say a thank you to you guys that are tapping the screens. I just noticed we got over 40,000 little hearts. Highly appreciate it. Lovely Gigi. Hey, thank you, Joseph. Highly appreciate that. What was his charge? They didn't say it. They just said he had a warrant for his arrest. He's asking for dinner for a dinner date.
Do we have counsel for Ms. Stephan present?
All right, next up.
Okay, I see you.
Judge.
Okay, Ms. Stephan, can you please come into the courtroom? Ms. Stephan, would you please make your appearance now?
Yes, Your Honor. Good evening. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
What do you guys think she did?
Ms. Pugh, will you please make your appearance now?
Yes, Leslie Pugh appearing as a limited entry appearance for Miss Andrea Deppen.
And Ms. Deppen, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Andrea Deppen, January 30th, 1990.
Ms. Deppen, you were here because the grand jury charged you with 3 counts of sexual abuse, class 5 felony. The dates of the alleged offenses are December 1st of 2023 through January 30th of 2024. You have already hired counsel to represent you. At this time, Ms. Stetson, do you want to be heard? Oh, I'm so sorry. You will have an arraignment hearing on January 28th at 8:30. Ms. Stetson, do you want to be heard on release conditions at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. The state does not have any information on the facts of the underlying case, Your Honor. This was a grand jury case. The grand jury did hear the facts of the case and felt that the case should go forward. A judicial officer did hear the matter and did sign off on the warrant, which was for, the state believes, $25,000. Additionally, Your Honor, it's the understanding of the state that when individuals come in on grand jury warrants that are over or warrants in general that are over $10,000, that the IAA courts typically don't
the 304
don't go below that. But that's the state's understanding. So the state would just ask that Your Honor enforce the $25,000 warrant. Thank you.
Ms. Pugh?
Yes, Judge. So we are asking for a reduction in the bond. Ms. Deppen, she is from Colorado. Or, sorry. I did not mean Colorado. She's from Arizona. She owns a home here in Arizona. She has a husband and she has 2 children. She has a 13-year-old son, a 7-year-old daughter. Her daughter is autistic. When she did not know about this case. She was on vacation on a family cruise for the holidays. When they got back from the family cruise and docked in California, that is when she was contacted by Port Authority and told that there was this warrant. That was on December 26th. She was taken into custody at that time, and she's been sitting in California waiting to be extradited here to Arizona. She did not fight the extradition. She wanted to get here. She wanted to, take care of this case. She has been away from her family and her children this entire time. Her children are struggling without her mother. Without their mother. Additionally, she is one of the main financial supports for her family. She has always had a full-time job. She has no prior criminal history of any kind. Additionally, from my understanding, even though we have very limited information, it appears that the alleged victim in this case is possibly like a former coworker or vendor, is an adult.
What?
So because of that, we are asking for Ms. Steppen is not a flight risk. She is not a danger to the community. We are asking for a reduction in the bond. I would ask for maybe to drop it to $10,000 and to make it a secured bond. If the court does not feel that they can reduce the bond, we would at least ask to change it to a secured bond so that way she can get it posted and get back to her family. She will be appearing in court. Thank you.
So I don't have any information, and so I have to rely on the fact that the grand jury heard what they heard and charged with the following, and a judge signed off on this grand jury warrant, and the judge who heard the information believed it was appropriate to order a cash bond in the amount of $25,000. So with having no other information that would sway me in changing that, I am going to affirm that bond that is reflected in the warrant. Their release conditions are that if you are able to post bond, that you will be released to pretrial services with electronic monitoring. Because I don't know the facts or circumstances and who the parties are, I have the following release conditions that are typical for these types of charges. That you cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime, you cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim or victims, you cannot possess any weapons. If there are any orders of protection or orders against harassment that have been issued, you must comply with those. And if you violate the no victim contact order in this case, you could be charged with aggravated harassment, which is a Class 6 felony. Ms. Pugh, a copy of the order will be emailed to you. That concludes everything with this case. So Ms. Stetson, if you would like to be excused, you may. Ms. Pugh, if you'd like to be excused, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Damn, that's crazy. So, I'm curious about this case. Like, what happened at the workplace? What did she do to her coworker? That's what I want to know. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Kat, for reminding me.
Do we have a reason why Ms. Cox is not present?
She's disrupted, Your Honor.
Okay.
Why?
Susan Cox, date of birth March 26, 1963. She is unable to participate in person due to disruptive behaviors. She is here today on a new case. She was charged with one count of disobeying or resisting a court mandate, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did appoint an attorney. I did find probable cause. I did appoint an attorney to represent her. She will have an arraignment hearing on January 29th at 1 o'clock. She has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. She cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. She cannot, I do have to change this order. I forgot. She cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. She cannot have any contact with the alleged victims. She cannot possess any weapons. If there are any orders of protection or orders against harassment that have been issued, she must comply with those orders.
Good night,
She will also be advised that if she violates the no victim contact order, in this case, she could be charged with aggravated harassment, a Class 6 felony. I will meet with Ms. Cox. If any changes are needed, I will do so either on the record or in writing. This concludes the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar. We stand in recess until 11 p.m.
11. So I'm not sure if I'll be back for that one, but if you're in California, that'll be 10 p.m. I'm not sure if I'll be back. Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in. What kind of court cases do you guys like? Do you guys tell me, and I'll try to find something for you guys. You know, so J Angel VN 11 p.m. tonight. Yeah. So this court here, Maricopa, they run like 10 courts in a day. Nah, maybe like 7 courts in a day. Yeah, they do one. I'm gonna tell you the times, okay, so you guys can know. So in this court here, they have let me see, Maricopa County. They have initial appearances. Initial appearance calendars are heard 24 hours a day, 365 days a year at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 11 p.m., 2 a.m., and 5 a.m. So, man, how many times is that? That's, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, so they have eight appearances in a day, if you will. Do any of the federal facilities do these? Nah, not that I'm aware of. And if they did, it would only be audio, not in Vancouver, Washington. Wow, 2 a.m. Yup. So I'm gonna be sleeping at those 2 a.m. ones. I definitely won't be. I won't be there for those. But I might come back for the 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock in Arizona. It's 10 p.m. and if you're in California, and if you're somewhere else, I have no idea because it's not computing in my brain what that would be. Let me see. This court was good. Hey, Trip. So that's wild. You know that she got arrested for SAing her coworker, and she did it at the workplace. Where did she work at? Like, did she work at like the what do you call it? What is it? Where's that one place where people dance? The strip joint, the strip club, if you will. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. Courts making bank. Yup. Let me see. Thank you, sir. Crazy Cat 101. 11 p.m. in Cali would be... No. It's 11 p.m. in Arizona, so it would be 10 p.m. in California. Pink Poodle in San Diego, or San Jose. Let me see here. Co-worker must have been zesty. Let me see. Valeria, why were some of them wearing regular clothes? Okay. So the people that were wearing regular clothes, they were probably just picked up, like either like today or yesterday. But they were probably picked up today. So they go to court first. Once they process them in, if they're not able to bail out, then they're gonna process them to the jail. Then that's the one they're gonna give them the orange outfit. I'm 2 hours ahead of Cali. Okay, Mark today. So would be midnight in Texas. Okay, yeah, I'm probably, I don't know, whatever time it is, as long as it's 11 p.m. in Arizona, then that's the time. But if you're in California, like I said, it'll be 10 for you. Thanks for clarifying, Valeria. Hey, no worries. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm no expert, but, you know, some of these things I do know, if you will. What? We got a call coming in. Are they going to accept it? What? Let's see. We're going to hang around right here. They haven't cut it yet. Imagine they talk about something off the air that they're not supposed to be talking about. Come on, let us join. Join. We're back in the game. Now it was a false. I think they just got it ready for later on. Damn, I got excited for nothing. So would be in Midnight, Texas. Thanks for clarifying. All right, guys. Hey, I want to go ahead and thank you guys. If you guys haven't done so, if you guys could go ahead and follow my alternate account. I'm going to go ahead and type it in the chat right there. This account I'm having as a backup just in case my account ever gets... Then I have this. I'm trying to so I can have it as a backup so I could go live on my second account. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. I think right now I got like about 30. So if you guys could go ahead and help me out, I would highly appreciate it if you could follow this account and the second account if you do like these type of streams, so we could go ahead and keep on pushing forward. Also, I also have a YouTube account at CollectCallFrom. Thank you for streaming, James. Hey, for sure, I got you, Meg. And let me see, Davis. Thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Meg, thank you for the little thing and the lightning bolt and whatnot. Hell yeah. What time is it right now? But I gotta go, guys. I gotta go give my put my daughter to bed. She is gonna go to school, so I gotta spend a little bit of time with her before she goes to sleep. But hey, really, just want to let you guys know I appreciate you guys. And we'll most likely I'll be back at 10. Okay, so if I'm back at 10. Just make sure you got the notifications up. All right. See you soon. Have a good night. All right, for sure, Meg. Everybody, have a good night. Cassandra, David, Eli H, JD Morales, Adam B. Let me see. Did I miss anybody on TikTok? Wait, Pink Poodle, Diane Hernandez. Let me see here. Valeria, Mark, J Angel, Fun with AI, Moon Eyes, Crazy Cat 101, Mrs. Salin, Fun with AI again, Moon Eyes, Mark. All right, cool. The guys that have been posting up the last few messages, so highly appreciate you guys. All right, and with that being said, you are watching You Have a Collect Call From. I am your host, Collect Call James, and like I said right here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it lights out. And with that, we are out. A rato, deuces.